right, we have to set up our product data feed. Super important, you need a proper feed. You have to make sure it's good quality. Usually the way we do it at the agency, for example, later on, after the campaigns are live for quite some time, we put a lot of emphasis on making sure the feed is optimized properly, because you have to understand the way it works, and we will dive a bit deeper into that later. The product data feed defines the targeting of your ad. So with the shopping ads, which are our main type of ads, the main campaign type are shopping ads, BMax, Performance Max, you don't have a targeting there. It's quite automized. So there are no keywords. There is no audience targeting like you have it with Facebook ads, for example. It's almost 100% automized, depending on the way you set the campaigns up. But again, the way it works, the product data feed defines the targeting, the quality of the targeting. So you actually want to make sure you do it really, really well. We will also link a YouTube video later on somewhere in connection to that section, so you can learn how to optimize your product titles properly, your product description properly. I have a YouTube video on that online already, how you can do that with AI. So you make sure like you do everything that you can to maximize your chances of success. If you put in the work, optimize your products properly, success is just a matter of time, right? If you do everything right and if you improve step by step daily, success is just a matter of time. It is true, and it's true for e-commerce as well. So let's start with Simprosys. So we have to download that app first. So let's just look for it. There we have it. By the way, it's not free. Depending on how much products you have, it costs a little bit per month. There you see it as well. Just make sure you don't miss the free trial, because if your feed is not updating later on, it will be an issue. But again, it's also not expensive. So let's download it, install, and we will set everything up now, connect everything. So we will connect it with my email. So we're connected with an email that has access to the merchant center and everything. That's why you should have everything on the same email. I have a couple of merchant centers, so let's copy the merchant center ID here. Let's head back to Simprosys. There we have it. Confirm and continue. And yeah, it takes some time. Set everything up. Later on, also upload it to the GMC. Just to confirm here, store currency correct, United Kingdom English. There we wanna, let's go for it real quick. All products, that's fine. All variants. There you definitely wanna pick this product ID format, like very important actually. You don't wanna have some weird product ID format, like that's best. Stick to that, like there's usually no reason why you wanna do something like that, for example. Just messes things up, and then we can sync the whole thing. No need to connect the Google Ads account here. We don't care about that. What else do we have here? Nope, not needed. Let's check everything. All right. I guess it's loading now. Everything is processing. That takes some time. There you can see it can take some time for the first time. And later on, we can check that already. So again, we said we want to have a proper feed, right? At the agency later on, we optimize that properly. We start with a basic feed and then invest a lot of time in optimizing it properly. But that's the nice thing with Simprosys. You can do it already really well with that app. Get to 1-2K days with the e-commerce dollar just by optimizing some things here already. Default product condition, it's always new, right, for a dropshipping fashion store. Gender, keep it blank if you have a mixed store. In our case, actually, let's check here. Yeah, we have men and women as well. So we keep that open. Default age group, definitely dope. And as default product category, we pick clothing here, so it's 1604. Let me just check if we actually have only, I think shoes are also like part of that product category. Wait, let's put clothing 166. So let's pick that. Then we have the shoes. Or is it actually, we didn't even check the store properly yet. We only sell shoes here. Okay, wait, even better. Then we can set the product category properly already. The store is already kind of clean. I like it. Branded a bit more premium style. Not a lot of products yet, but that's perfect for the start actually. So we will actually pick shoes, so you can, perfect. Then we want to do custom product, save. I cannot resync everything yet, so we'll wait until everything is processed, then we will sync everything properly once more. Processing, it's done now because we don't have a lot of products on the store yet. So let's just double check this in process settings once more. So we have everything after the initial sync. and then we will resync everything one more time. All right, we go to settings. Basically, you just want to focus on those two settings for now, right? So we go to Google Shopping settings. We check again, market and everything is correct. There you definitely want to enable, and that's a bit, I have no clue why that is disabled by default, because you do want to enable that. And I can show you what it means. We do want to enable that and disable the UTM text. Like, there's actually no point in having that. And not for me, it depends on what you want to achieve, but just disable it. And that is super important. So I want to emphasize that, make sure you enable that. There's the explanation as well. Let's check. Use this option if you would like to submit pricing structure as below. Sounds a bit technical. Shopify, compare price, Google price. But basically here, if this checkbox is not checked, we will submit sale price as price, even though it is available. Sale price will only be submitted if discount of the sale must be greater than 5% and less than 90%. So basically, what that means, again, if this checkbox is not checked, we will submit sale price as a price even though it is available. That means, and let's Google for some ads now, then I can show it to you as well, and then it will be clear. Let's just look for something random. Black pullover, black man. Perfect. There we have a couple of products, great targeting apparently. What we see here, for example, we have a couple of ads where we have a sale, right? Let's click on one of these ads, then you can see it as well, like, okay, previous price was 190 euros, that's the comparison price, and there we have the sale price, 133 euros. You even see it very nicely with the sale badge here. We click on the landing page. Sorry, we produced some costs here, although we will not buy something. Not today, at least. And there we see it as well, right? Everything is correct. It will show like that in the ads if you have a sale like that, if you have a comparison price and the sale price, and if you have that enabled. And you want to show it like that, right? It's very attractive. It stands out. Okay, we see a sale here. It's like, it really stands out with the sale badge and everything. You see the sale price, you see the comparison price. It's much more attractive compared to an ad like that, where there's nothing. The star rating is obviously also very effective with the social proof and everything. But we definitely want to see the sale here if we have a sale on the store, right? And the issue is, if you don't enable it, you will not see the sale. For example, let's go back to our example here. If you have a sale price of 133, but that is not enabled, it will just show like that, for example. It will just show 133 euros, but you don't see the sale badge, you don't see the comparison price. Basically, it means you have a sale, but you are not advertising it properly, right? So it's pointless. That's why I also said, like, I don't know why that is disabled by default. It doesn't make any sense to disable that. You want to have that. That's why we have to double check everything. Save it once more. Here's my product price, including text. That's correct. Then we go to sync settings once more. We did that already. We want to resync that. Perfect. Then we want to check here as well. Everything's correct. Let's just go through it step by step again for you as well, so everything is clear. You don't need to change anything here. All variants is super important. Then we can resync everything once more. Perfect, everything is resyncing now. So it's under review now. There's one more thing I want to do here, just to make sure everything is done properly. Select all products, do edits in bulk. Channel submission control, we want to make sure include all. Apply in bulk. And we probably should resync once more. It's already syncing anyway. Doesn't matter. By the way, it's updating automatically anyway, so you don't always have to, for example, when you add new products, you don't always have to manually resync. By the way, that's good to know maybe. Most of that happens automatically, so that's a very smooth process. But that's what I like about Simprosys, for example. You always have the option to manually resync as well if you want to change something real quick, if you want to double check something. And we should see the feed and the products in the merge center now already. So if we reload here, it is still pending, still under review. That takes some time. We see it here, but we do see the products here already. You see? Very nice. Very, very nice. So we're making progress. You can check it out. The title is already pretty good here actually. So Vinay obviously knows what he's doing. He optimized the title properly already. Nice keywords. You see the gender, you see the color, the size. So yeah, that's really nice. There you see the attributes that we added, age group, condition. So it's a really nice feed already. And that's what we want to have, right? We have the product category, top notch, top notch.